Hey everybody, Valerie Zammitti of Zammitti Law, where we provide peace of mind to families through estate planning, elder law, and probate matters. Today I'm going to talk about your child's potential largest creditor. Before we get there, however, if you have any estate planning or probate questions, you can reach out to us for a free conversation at yourplanningattorney.com. That's yourplanningattorney.com. Now, many folks are nervous about how their children may utilize the assets they receive in their inheritance from them, that they worked their lives for and are passing along to them at some point. We had a client just today who has a young child, maybe 1 or 2, and they were a little nervous, the dad especially, that when the child gets married in the future or, has a significant other, that they may use or be influenced to use that money inappropriately or in ways that they wouldn't expect or want them to, and be, urged to use the funds for something that maybe they wouldn't have. And so these concerns and fears are natural and certainly normal. And what can we do about that and making sure we protect our children? The best way is to make sure that the distribution you set up under your estate plan for them is not an outright distribution, meaning they're not just receiving, a check in hand that can be shared with anybody else and perhaps used in ways you wouldn't expect. And so creating a trust for your child under your estate plan is the best way to insulate those assets. And you can put various parameters under those, one of which, to give the most flexibility, creates essentially like a needs-basis use of the principal. And in that way, it's not for the luxuries of life, and as long as they're using it for just their needs, it's protected from all sorts of creditors, including a potential divorce action, which is probably the largest potential creditor your child would ever have. And so insulating them in this type of trust helps. You could also make those parameters even more restrictive in a sense where you designate an outside independent trustee to act and manage the assets and giving them discretionary power to distribute to your child when they deem appropriate. That, in my viewpoint, might be a little bit much. But at least giving them, the child, some parameters while they manage the assets themselves will help in insulating it against improper spend down or loss to creditors. Again, as a reminder, if you have any estate planning or probate questions, you can reach out to us for a free conversation at yourplanningattorney.com. That's yourplanningattorney.com. We thank you so much for listening. And if you find this information useful, we'd love it if you would share, like, and subscribe where appropriate so you and others don't miss out. Again, I'm Valerie Zammitti of Zammitti Law, where we provide peace of mind to families through estate planning, elder law, and probate matters. Take care.